Iguana by Anne Whitford Paul. And the story is a little bit like a story that you might know as The Little Red Hen, but this is about Spanish-speaking animals in the desert. So today we are going to draw a turtle, also known as a tortuga in Spanish. So you're going to start with the eyes, do 2 large circles, fill them in, and then draw a large oval under the circle for its face. Make sure to add a cute little mouth. Now we're going to work on the shell, curve it around, and then you're going to create the bottom of the shell across, and then finish it off by closing it up. Have a cute little tidbit about turtle shells there. Now, give them 4 legs, and they're usually pretty short. And I'm just going to do kind of half ovals for those down at the bottom. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to add patterns to the shell, because it's looking pretty boring and great. Remember, we've talked about so many different types of patterns and lines in class. Here I am going to add a zigzag to the bottom of the shell, so it gives me areas that I can color in. Be super creative. You can add hearts, you can add spirals. I'm going to do circles, like polka dots, but I'm going to create concentric circles, which means they get smaller and smaller on the inside, so that I can add lots of color to my turtle. The more shapes you add, the more areas you have to color in. Now it's time to add some color. You can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you like. You can see I'm shading in the head here, and I like to actually challenge myself by using various shades of the same color. So you can see with the head I use different shades of green so that it doesn't look flat but a little more 3D by going darker along the edges. Now I'm going to fill in all my patterns here with lots of bright colors, but you can choose anything you like. If you want to make it more realistic, you can use different shades of brown. I wanted to make mine super colorful because a lot of Mexican folk art has a lot of color to it. So go ahead and fill everything in. Lots and lots of color. Make sure you do quality coloring, which means there's no little white spots left in the paper. Now, after you're finished coloring, you can carefully cut your turtle out using scissors to make sure you don't use anything too sharp at home. And we're going to create a background for our desert. The paper, and I'm going to layer them. I'm going to have one piece stick out a little bit more. So the yellow is my sky, and the brown is my desert floor. They overlap. I'm going to glue them that way, and I'm going to cut off the extra on the bottom. And this is my background. Now we're going to add details to the background as well. So I'm going to draw a cactus. I'm just drawing on white paper using a black marker. I'm going to add the details like the thorns, and I'm going to color my whole cactus in. I also decided to add a sun in my background later, so I will create a sun as well. Now if you don't have extra papers at home, you can skip the step of cutting out your turtle and just go ahead and draw a background onto your paper. So you can just go ahead and draw your cactus and everything else behind it. Then if you are cutting out various pieces of paper like I did, you're going to glue your pieces down, but you want to make sure you don't glue your cactus right behind your turtle, where your turtle would end up covering the whole entire cactus, because that would defeat the purpose, right? So make sure that you place everything carefully where you want it, kind of lay it out first before you glue, and then stick on your pieces. Add any little extra details that you like at the end. I added some cactus blooms in my sun, and that's your project for the week. I really hope you enjoyed creating your Tortuga. See you guys next week.